winning goal there, what you saw from where you were?
Well, Caroline, obviously nice to have her back. Got herself around the corner there, served the ball in that obviously got knocked back out, and Amy served an okay ball in, but we talk a lot about getting something across the goalkeeper's face and disrupting her, making it hard for her. And when you're fortunate enough to have a 5'11" striker on your team, as Hannah Wilkinson is, she got across her face, kept the ball alive, and I'll tell you what, a lot of kids skied that ball over the crossbar. Bono did a great job clinically just punching it into the back of the net. Great effort all around from a number of players.
Coach, Hannah's goal, that was world-class speed. Could you talk about Hannah's goal in the first half?
It was huge in so many ways. Obviously, you go down 1-0 at home, you don't like it, your first SEC game. And so now you're battling, and the longer the game goes without getting that goal, you're a little bit nervous. Team tightens up a little bit. And so, the one thing we know about Hannah is when balls are played behind the defense, she's going to be a handful. And so running away from the first defender and then chopping it on that second defender and then just smacking it. She can hit. She's a woman. She can hit it like a woman.
Your first SEC win, how good does it feel to get it in your debut?
Feels pretty good, especially because my first ACC game was against Todd Bramble, and it wasn't a win. So pretty happy right now.
You said when back in August when I asked you about Hannah, you said, well, boy, by the time she gets here, she's going to be exhausted. How's that worked out?
You know what? She actually was fortunate enough to have 2 weeks off from the time they were eliminated in Japan until she played with us last weekend in California. So from a body standpoint, she's okay. But from an emotional standpoint, I think she's a little fatigued. She's a long way from home. She had a lot of travel for the last 3-4 months. She's jumping into classes late, and so she's tired. So we don't know what she's going to be able to give us on Sunday, just because the overall fatigue. But honestly, back to where we were a month ago and having that conversation, she's in a better place than I thought she would.
Coach, you squandered some chances. You had a lot of shots. How did you keep the team's attitude in the right place? Because that can get frustrating.
No question, and that's why we were thinking about different lineups when we started the overtime, and we were thinking about giving some younger kids a look. But at the end of the day, we went with a veteran team, and our front six were all juniors and seniors. We just said let's go with the older kids. Let's go with the kids that have been around the block a little bit, and we made a play.
How is Caroline? Is she close to 100%? Or
I couldn't have answered that question 2 hours ago. We were going to throw her out there for 10, 12-minute stints and see. And I think she proved that she's in a pretty good place. She's unfit right now because she's been out for 11 days. So she doesn't quite have that fitness and that bounce and that strength, but she still has her technique and her savvy. And again, that whole play started with her turning the corner and just being intelligent and savvy. So physically, I think she's in a pretty good place.
Thank you.
Thank you, Coach.